All right, so we have a few little jars here of some egg noodles. They were in a bag, and we're going to go ahead and take them out of the bag because we all know that leaving them in the grocery bag that you bought them in isn't necessarily a good thing. So I have tons of these. I could probably do the noodles in a bag, but it'd probably crush them. This has got a very powerful pump on it. So we're going to do them in these ball jars. I have tons of these because I do a lot of canning. I make my own pickles. I make my own jellies and jams and all of that stuff. So I've got cases and cases of these jars. And so what we'll do is we'll vacuum seal them in these jars. We'll screw the lids on them. We've got some labels that we made with today's date on them, and we'll throw those on the front of the jars, and we'll put them in the pantry where they'll be good for quite a long time. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our little attachment, our external attachment, and we're going to plug this in to the port right here, just like that. And then we'll put this up. I want you to be able to see the machine working, as well as when well, that'll probably work right there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this down, make sure it's in seal. We'll put one of these jars down in here, just like that. Get that lid on there. Okay, we'll take the other end of the vacuum tube and we'll put it into the chamber here, just like that. We're going to reach behind. There's a power button. We're going to turn the power on. Okay? And then what we're going to do, all we have to do now, make sure again this is in the sealed position, which it is. All we have to do now is touch the, I'll come over to this side. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now listen, I want you to listen to the suction. Do you hear that? And now it's pressed in and it's sealed. Screw the lid on that one. That one is done. Let's set it aside. Okay, we'll do the next one. Set it down inside. I'm gonna kind of, I was gonna zoom in on this, but I think we're all right. So we got the next can. Turn this over to seal and hit the auto vac and seal button for 2 seconds. That's it. That's all there is to it, guys. That's number 2. Screw the lid on there. And now for number 3. Okay. Turn it to seal. And you can just keep popping these out. The difference, one of the biggest differences with this, between this kind of machine and your suction type machine, especially when it comes to doing the bags, you can just keep going one right after the other, right after the other, right after the other, and this thing will just keep right up with it. With the suction type, like the food savers, and please, those of you that have food savers, I'm not taking anything away from the food saver. Those things are awesome. They really are. This is just a different kind of vacuum seal. I mean, it's doing the same thing, but it's doing it a different way. You don't have to worry about the liquids. and you don't have to worry about that the little heat strip every time on because I had a food saver for years, and you'd do a couple and then you'd have to let that heat strip thing cool down because it'll stop sealing, and you don't have to worry about that with this. All right, so let's keep going. We're in seal, and we'll hit the button. That's it. And she's tight. So we'll put the lid on this one. We're going to be doing some other stuff here pretty soon with this. And we'll be showing you how we do with the bags. I want to go ahead and take this one off. I like to keep these in the chambers so they don't get lost, and keep those right next to the machine. All right, so now all we have to do is take our labels that we made already. Egg noodles with today's date. Put that on there. I always put dates on everything so I know when I did what. And the last one. Okay. There you go. So now we have 3 jars sealed up and ready to go. All right, that's it. Quick and simple and easy. Like I said, we'll be doing some more stuff inside the chamber here pretty soon, so stand by.